barley. Nancy usually adds barley to the soups she makes. Barley.
Barley. B-A-R-L-E-Y. Barley.
That is correct.
All right, this word can sometimes be confused with a similar word. The word is opera. I'm going to give you the definition and then I'll use it in a sentence. This is a drama in which music is the essential factor comprising songs with orchestral accompaniment and orchestral preludes and interludes. Saturday night's opera had to be canceled because both the lead singer and her understudy were ill. Opera.
Opera. O-P-E-R-A. Opera.
That is correct.
This word has a homonym. I'll give you the word, I'll give you the definition, and then I'll use it in a sentence. Okay? The word is dairy. It's a room, building, or establishment where milk is kept and butter and cheese is made. The kindergartners got a treat of milk and cookies at the end of their tour of the dairy.
Dairy. D-A-I-R-Y. Dairy.
That is correct.
The word is reckless. Courtney continued reckless. Courtney continued reckless play on the swings. Let me start again. Courtney's continued reckless play on the swing set led to a nasty fall. Reckless.
Reckless. R-E-C-K-L-E-S-S.
That is correct.
Your word has a homonym, so I'll give you the definition and then use it in a sentence. Your word is tutu. The definition is a very short, projecting skirt worn by a ballet dancer. In the football team's parody of Swan Lake, the offensive guard wore a large white tutu.
Tutu. T-U-T-U. Tutu.
That is correct.
Your word is stringy. The chef said that the best beef brisket consists of the most stringy fibers. Stringy.
Stringy. S-T-R-I-N-G-Y. Stringy.
That is correct.
Your word is muddle. The floor of Martin's room was covered with a muddle of clothes, sports equipment, shoes, and CDs. Muddle.
That is correct.
Your word is womanly. Mona's womanly, capable, and mature attitude belies her true age. Womanly.
Womanly. W-O-M-A-N-L-Y. Womanly.
That is correct.
Your word is magazine. Wilma scanned a magazine while waiting in the lobby of the dentist's office. Magazine.
Magazine. magazine.
That is incorrect. Okay, I'm sorry.
The correct spelling of that word is magazine. Your word is broadleaf. The barrels were made from the wood of a broadleaf.
Broadleaf. BROADLEAF. Broadleaf.
That is correct.
Your word is massage. Mike often goes to a therapist for a massage to relieve his back pain. Massage.
Massage. MASSAGE. Massage.
That is correct.
Your word is anvil. The blacksmith shaped and flattened the horseshoe on his anvil.
Can you please repeat that?
Anvil.
Anvil. ANVOL. Anvil.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is ANVIL. Your word is sable. At the pet show, Gabriella showed off her 10-month-old black sable.
Sable. SABLE. Sable.
That is correct.
Your word is topical. The label warns that the cream is designed for topical use only. Topical.
Tropical. TOPICAL.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is TOPICAL.
Hold up.
TOPICAL?
Pass.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
your word is kith. In their flight from oppression, many refugees had to abandon their kith and kin.
Can you repeat the word?
Kith.
Kith. Can I have the country of origin?
This word is originally from English.
English. Kith. KITHE. Kith.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is KITH. Your word is waywiser. The lawn service technician used a waywiser to measure the length and width of the yard.
Waywiser. WAYWISER. Waywiser.
That is correct.
Your word is honcho. The network honcho decided it was time for a new anchor for the evening news program. Honcho.
Honcho. HONCHO. Honcho.
That is correct.
Your word is brackish. Because pure water was in short supply, brackish groundwater was desalted for domestic use. Brackish.
Brackish. Brackish. Brackish.
That is correct. So we have an appeal on spelling for speller number 15, and we'll accept that appeal and ask speller number 15 to return to your seat.
Your word is average. Joe is of average height, but appears tall because he is very thin. Average.
Average. Average. Average.
That is correct.
Your word is walrus. Kim was amazed at the size of the walrus at the zoo.
Walrus. Walrus. Walrus.
That is correct.
Your word is mohair. For her birthday, Linda got a matching scarf and sweater made of mohair. I'm going to ask you to say it one more time.
Mohair. Mohair. Mohair.
That is correct.
This word can be confused with a similar word, so I'm going to give you the definition as well, and then I'll read a sentence. The word is scowl. It is a large flat-bottomed boat with broad square ends that is used chiefly for transporting sand, gravel, or refuse. The broad, shallow hull of the scowl allowed it to carry heavy loads across shallow waters. Scowl.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
This is from Dutch.
Scowl. S-C-O-W. Scowl.
That is correct.
Your word is gospel. Father Thomas preached the gospel in a church every Sunday. Gospel.
Gospel. Gospele. Gospel.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is Gospel. Your word is bonanza. The movie turned out to be a box office bonanza.
Bonanza. Bananza.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is Bonanza. The word is mongoose. The mongoose is a bold, tenacious predator. Mongoose.
Mongoose. Mongoose. Mongoose.
That is correct.
Your word is orchard. The apple orchard is spectacular in the spring when the trees are in bloom. Orchard.
Orchard. O-R-C-H-A-R-D. Orchard.
That is correct.
Your word is foist. Brent knew that Karen would foist another kitten upon him if he wasn't careful. Foist.
F-O-I-S-T.
That is correct.
Your word is vanilla. The chef specified that pure vanilla be used when making cake. Vanilla.
Vanilla. V-A-N-I-L-L-A. Vanilla.
That is correct.
Done.
Your word is crimson. As the sun slowly dropped from sight, stripes of purple, orange, crimson, and gold reached upward from the distant hills. Crimson.
Crimson. C R I M S O N. Crimson.
That is correct. This concludes round 1 of the Skagit Regional Spelling Bee.
Go ahead and line up. We'll pause just a moment. And I will remind the spellers to say the word out loud before you begin spelling so that we know for sure that you've heard the word correctly. And please spell loud enough to be heard. Your word is Netherlander. The yacht's crew included an Englishman, a German, and a Netherlander.
Netherlander. N-E-T-H-E-R-L-A-N-D-E-R. Netherlander.
That is correct.
Your word is dogma. The dogma of papal infallibility on spiritual matters marks one of the greatest differences between the Catholic and Protestant churches. Dogma.
Dogma. D-O-G-M-A. Dogma.
That is correct.
Your word is zenith. Winning the faculty award was the zenith of Stephanie's teaching career. Zenith.
Zenith. Z-E-N-I-T-H. Zenith.
That is correct.
Your word is electoral. The candidate spent $10 million of his electoral campaign for governor. Electoral.
Electoral.
Are you asking for an alternate pronunciation?
Is that right?
Electoral.
E-L-E-C-T-O-R-A-L. Electoral.
That is correct.
cosmetic. Jillian bought a small house that needed only a few cosmetic repairs.
Cosmetic. Cosmetic. Cosmetic.
That is correct.
This word has a homonym, so I'll read you the definition as well as the sentence. The word is Kona. It's a storm of southerly or southwesterly winds and heavy rains in Hawaii. Here's the sentence. Tropical wave heights during a Kona are from 10 to 15 feet with an interval of 8 to 10 seconds between each wave. Kona.
And what is the language of origin?
This word is from a Hawaiian word.
Okay. Kona, C-O-N-A.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is K-O-N-A. Your word is behest. An investigation was begun at the behest of the U.S. House of Representatives. Behest.
Behest. B-E-H-E-S-T. Yes, behest.
That is correct.
Your word is condor. Of all the birds at the zoo, the Andean condor is Allison's favorite. Condor.
Can I have the region?
Yes, this word went from Quechua to Spanish.
Condor. C-O-N-D-O-R. Condor.
That is correct.
Your word is aquatic. Porpoises and seals are aquatic mammals.
Aquatic. A-Q-U-I-T-I-C. Aquatic.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is A-Q-U-A-T-I-C. Your word is safari. While on safari, Ariel photographed lions and elephants. Safari.
Safari. S-A-F-A-R-I. Safari.
That is correct.
Your word is rucksack. Martina's rucksack was packed to its limit with paperback novels. Rucksack.
Rucksack. R-U-C-K-S-A-C-K. Rucksack.
That is correct.
Your word is dearth. The general realized that his army was suffering from a dearth of self-confidence. Dearth.
Dearth.
Can you say the word again? Dearth.
D-E-R-T-H. Dearth.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is D-E-A-R-T-H. Your word is nosh. Becky and her sister usually nosh on fruit after school. Nosh.
Nosh. N-O-S-H. Nosh.
That is correct.
Your word is cockatoo. Despite her neighbors' complaints, Rita often places her noisy cockatoo on a fire escape. Cockatoo.
Cockatoo. C-O-C-K-A-T-O-O. Cockatoo.
That is correct.
Your word is Aspen. The skier lost control and crashed into an aspen.
Aspen. A-S-P-E-N. Aspen.
That is correct.
Your word is geothermal. I'm going to say that again. Geothermal. Geothermal heat pumps use the earth to provide heating, cooling, and hot water for buildings. Geothermal.
Geothermal. Geothermal. Geothermal.
That is correct.
Your word is powwow. A Cherokee from Arkansas performed a ceremonial dance during the annual powwow sponsored by the Native American Student Association. Powwow.
Powwow. P-O-W-O-W. Powwow.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is P-O-W-W-O-W. Your word is grabble. Many farsighted people grabble for their glasses when they wake up. Grabble.
Grabble. G-R-A-B-B-L-E. Grabble.
That is correct.
Your word is bambino. Don't cry, my sweet bambino, whispered Carlotta to the bundle in her arms.
Can I have a definition, please?
Yes, this is an extremely young child, especially one that still needs to be carried, an infant.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Italian.
Bambino. B-A-M-B-I-N-O. Bambino.
That is correct.
Your word is foyer. Joanne admired the large mobile hanging from the ceiling of the museum's foyer.
Is there an alternate pronunciation?
There are several. It's sometimes pronounced foyer, foyer, and foyer.
Foyer, F-O-Y-E-R. Foyer.
That is correct.
The word is crescent. The moon's silvery crescent disappeared as the eclipse reached totality. Crescent.
Crescent. C-R-E-S-C-E-N-T. Crescent.
That is correct.
Your word is grotto. Bernadette reported having seen visions of the Virgin Mary at a grotto on the outskirts of Lourdes, France. Grotto.
Is there any alternate pronunciations?
Not for this one.
Okay. G-R-O-T-T-O.
That is correct.
Your word is Dracula. Chris doesn't seem to realize that his boss, who emails him at all hours of the night, is a Dracula.
Dracula. D-R-A-C-U-L-A. Dracula.
That is correct.
Your word is caboose. A chef bought the old caboose and converted it into a very popular diner. Caboose.
C-A... Caboose.
Yeah.
C-A-B-O-O-S-E. Caboose.
That is correct. This concludes round 2 of the Skagit mission.
Your word is belladonna. Grandfather told Joey that the 5-foot-tall plant alongside the path was a belladonna and warned him not to touch it. Belladonna.
Belladonna. Belladonna. Belladonna.
That is correct.
Your word is embargo. In defiance of the embargo, the captain eased his ship out of the harbor at night. Embargo.
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 Embargo. Embargo. Embargo.
That is correct.
This word has a homonym, so I'll give you the part of speech and the definition as well as the sentence. The word is hurdle. It's a noun. It's an artificial barrier over which humans or horses leap in a race. Here's the sentence. Gordon cleared the last hurdle with ease and won the race. Hurdle.
Hurdle. Hurdle. Hurdle.
That is correct.
Your word is jovial. The jovial chef made cooking look easy and enjoyable. Jovial.
Jovial. Jovial. Jovial.
That is correct.
Your word is coyote. The lone male coyote kept to the edges of the pack for many days before being accepted into the group. Coyote.
Coyote. Coyote.
That is correct.
Your word is mahi-mahi. The server announced that today's special was mahi-mahi marinated in a soy ginger sauce. Mahi-mahi.
Mahi-mahi. Mahi-mahi.
That is correct.
Your word is cummerbund. The bride wanted the groom's cummerbund to match the pale pink of her flowers. Cummerbund.
Cummerbund. Cummerbund. Cummerbund.
That is correct.
Your word is discipline. Natasha's chosen discipline is European history of the 17th century. Discipline.
What is the definition?
A subject that is taught, a branch of learning, or a field of study.
Country of origin.
Originally Latin, this word went through French before becoming English.
Discipline.
I'm going to read it to you one more time. The word is discipline. Natasha's chosen discipline is European history of the 17th century. It is a subject that is taught, a branch of learning, or a field of study. And it began as Latin and went through French before becoming English. Discipline.
Discipline. D-I-S-S-A-P-L-A-N-T. Discipline.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is D-I-S-C-I-P-L-I-N-E. Your word is sumo. As part of her study of Japanese culture, the class watched an hour of sumo on ESPN. Sumo.
S-U-E-M-O.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is S-U-M-O. Your word is falsetto. Dad draped a mop over his head and sang "Mary Had a Little Lamb" in falsetto.
Falsetto. F-A-L-S-E-T-T-O. Falsetto.
That is correct.
Your word is igneous. Obsidian is one kind of igneous rock. Igneous.
Igneous. I-G-N-I-L-U-S.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is I-G-N-E-O-U-S. Your word is diatribe. After supper, Deirdre launched into her familiar diatribe against commercial television. Diatribe.
Diatribe. D-I-A-T-R-I-B-E. Diatribe.
That is correct.
Your word is beige. Tired of the beige walls in her home, Ellen decided to repaint all the rooms with bold colors. Beige.
Could you give me the language of origin, please?
This word is a probably Persian-derived Turkish word that went into Greek, then Latin, then perhaps Italian, and then French. It's an adjective.
Beige. B-E-I-G-E. Beige.
That is correct.
Can I have anything?
Your word is predicate. The class assignment was to underline the predicate of each of several sentences. Predicate.
I have the definition.
A part of a sentence or clause that expresses what is said of the subject and that usually consists of a verb with or without objects, complements, or adverbial modifiers. The word is predicate.
Predicate. P-R-E-D-I-C-A-T-E. Predicate.
That is correct.
Your word is henna. The ancient use of henna is confirmed by the presence of the dye used on Egyptian mummies. Henna.
Can I have the definition, please?
A reddish-brown dye obtained from leaves of the henna plant.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Arabic, and it's a noun.
Henna. H-E-N-N-A. Henna.
That is correct.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Do you need to drink water? Your word is Olympian. Standing beside the Olympian was a less conspicuous achiever who was glad for his modest honors. Olympian.
Olympian. O-L-Y-M-P-I-A-N. Olympian.
That is correct.
Your word is saxophone. Bart was constantly hiding Lisa's saxophone.
Saxophone. S-A-X-O-P-H-O-N-E. Saxophone.
That is correct.
Okay, this word can be confused with a similar word, so I'm going to give you the word, the part of speech, the definition, and then use it in a sentence. The word is hector. It's a verb. It means to harass, intimidate, bully, or domineer over by bluster, scolding, or personal pressure. Some seniors hector the underclassmen on the first day of school. Hector.
H-E-C-T-O-R.
That is correct.
Your word is Islamic. The most central tenets of Islamic doctrine are that there is no God but Allah and that Muhammad is his prophet.
Islamic. I-S-L-A-M-I-C. Islamic.
That is correct.
Your word is Sierra. Mountain goats constitute the largest animal population in the High Sierra.
Definition.
A mountainous region. It's a noun.
C. I don't want to.
Would you like to say the word again?
Sierra. C-I-E-R-A. Sierra.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is S-I-E-R-R-A.
That concludes round 3 of the Skagit. We will take a break.
Before we get started in the next round, I just wanted to make an announcement. In case you didn't know, prior to this, we did have all of our contestants go through a vocabulary quiz. This is an attempt to prepare them for the Washington, D.C. bee. I am proud to announce that we have top 2 of the people that took the quiz. And I will tell you, this is intended to be difficult. And the person that was in second place is Anu Nori. Congratulations. And the person with the best score, and I will say they only got 1 wrong, is Aubrey Jolly. Okay, now we'll get started.
All right, your word is Greengage. For dessert, Charlene had sliced Greengage in syrup. Greengage.
Can you please repeat the word?
Greengage.
Greengage?
It's noun.
Okay. Greengage.
Greengrage.
I'm sorry, that isn't correct.
The correct spelling is Greengage. Okay. Your word is dynamic. The soccer team praised their dynamic coach for his untiring efforts. Dynamic.
Dynamic. D-Y. N-A-M-I-C, dynamic.
That is correct.
Okay, your word has a homonym, so I'll give you the part of speech and definition as well as the sentence. Okay, the word is alligator. It's a noun. It's either of two animals having a hard protective case comprising the genus alligator and having a broad head not tapering to the snout and being in general much more sluggish than the typical crocodiles. Here's your sentence. The tour guide moved the airboat closer to where he had spotted an alligator.
Alligator. A-L-L-I-G-A-T-O-R, alligator.
That is correct.
All right, your word can also be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the part of speech and definition as well. Your word is guitar. It's a flat-bodied stringed instrument with a long fretted neck and usually 6 strings played with a pick or plucked with the fingers. It's a noun. Brett's parents bought him an acoustic guitar for his 15th birthday. Guitar.
Guitar. G-U-I-T-A-R. Guitar.
That is correct.
Your word is linden. The flowers of the linden are noted for their sweet fragrance. Linden.
Linden. L-I-N-D-E-N. Linden.
That is correct.
Your word is herbivore. Tony identified the grazing herbivore as an antelope. Herbivore.
Herbivore. H-E-R-B-I-V-O-R-E.
That is correct.
Your word is gristle. Pat complained to the cook that his steak had gristle attached. Gristle.
Gristle. G-R-I-S-T-L-E. Gristle.
That is correct.
Okay, your word has a homonym, so I'll give you the part of speech and the definition as well. Okay. The word is ramen. It's a noun. It's a quick cooking egg noodle, usually served in a broth with bits of meat and vegetables. Bert had a bowl of handmade ramen in a spicy broth for lunch. Ramen.
Ramen. R-A-M-E-N. Ramen.
That is correct.
Your word is expertise. Jonathan's expertise in database management netted him an excellent job. Expertise.
Expertise. E-X-P-E-R-T-I-S-E. Expertise.
That is correct.
Your word is agnostic. Raymond and Olive have been happily married for 10 years, even though she is an agnostic and he never misses Sunday morning mass. Agnostic.
Agnostic. A-G-N-O-S-T-I-C. Agnostic.
That is correct.
Your word is hustings. After the political convention, the campaign heated up as each party's nominee took to the hustings with renewed zeal. Hustings.
Hustings. Hustings. Hustings.
That is correct.
Your word is irony. It is not clear whether Socrates spoke with irony or generally believed he knew nothing. Irony.
Can I have the definition, please?
Yes, it's a pretense of ignorance and of willingness to learn from another, assumed in order to make the other's false conceptions conspicuous by adroit questioning.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from an originally Greek word that passed into Latin.
Irony. I-R-O-N-Y. Irony.
That is correct.
This word has a near homonym, so I'll give you the definition and the part of speech as well. The word is lucid. It's an adjective. The definition is having, manifesting, or marked by full use of one's faculties. Oriented, rational, sane. The speaker at the black tie dinner sounded lucid, even though he was wearing a rubber nose and rainbow wig. Lucid.
Lucid. L-U-C-I-D. Lucid.
That is correct.
Your word is catkin. Pollen from the catkin Grace picked from the willow bush stained her fingers yellow. Catkin.
Catkin. C-A-T-K-I-N. Catkin.
That is correct.
Your word is bequeath. Fred indicated that he would bequeath his car to his oldest son. Bequeath.
Can you, what's the origin?
This word is originally from English, and it's a verb.
Bequeath. B-I-U-U-I-T-H.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
The correct spelling is B-E-Q-U-E-A-T-H. Your word is potash. In colonial days, potash was used to make soap. Potash.
Can you please give me the origin?
This is from the Dutch.
Potash. P-O-T-A-S-H. Potash.
That is correct. This concludes round 4 of the Skagit region. Roll spelling bee.
Your word is animosity. Jordan and her little brother have a close relationship with occasional brief periods of animosity.
Language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Animosity.
Animosity.
Animosity. A-N-A-M-O-S-I-T-Y. Animosity.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
The correct spelling is A-N-I-M-O-S-I-T-Y. Your word is transect. Several earthquake fault lines transect the region around San Francisco. Transect.
Transect. T-R-A-N-S-E-C-T. Transect.
That is correct.
Your word is inferno. Howling winds fanned a relatively small blaze into a fast-moving, unstoppable inferno.
Inferno. I-N-F-E-R-N-O. Inferno.
That is correct.
Your word is hosta. A hosta is a good choice for planting in a very shady spot. Hosta.
Hosta. H-O-S-T-A. Hosta.
That is correct.
Okay. This word has a homonym, so I'll give you the definition and the part of speech as well as the sentence. It's a noun, and the word is clapboard. The definition is a narrow board that is usually thicker at one edge than the other and is used for weatherboarding outside walls. Here's the sentence. Houses covered with clapboard require more exterior maintenance than those faced with brick. Clapboard.
Clapboard. C-L-A-B-E-R-D.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is C-L-A-P-B-O-A-R-D. Your word is stoic. Alan tried to remain stoic in the dentist's chair. Stoic.
Can I have the origin?
This is originally Greek, and it went into Latin before becoming English.
Can I have a definition?
Stoic means not affected by passion or feeling, especially manifesting indifference to pleasure or pain. Stoic.
Stoic. S-T-O-A-K. Stoic.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
The correct spelling is S-T-O-I-C. Your word is portfolio. Mr. Barnstone set his portfolio behind the door as he entered the house. Portfolio.
Portfolio. P-O-R-T-F-O-L-I-O. Portfolio.
That is correct.
Your word has a homonym, so I'll give you a definition and part of speech as well as the sentence. Your word is hawthorn. It's a noun. It's a spring flowering shrub or tree having usually thorny branches, white or pink fragrant flowers, and small red fruit. Many small birds took up residence in the large hawthorn.
Hawthorn. H-A-W-T-H-O-R-N. Hawthorn.
That is correct.
Your word is plateau. The Columbia Lava Plateau is located in eastern Washington and Oregon. Plateau.
Plateau. P-L-A-T-E-A-U. Plateau.
That is correct.
Your word is Shogun. Excuse me. Shogun. The Shogun barred all Europeans from his domain. Shogun.
Shogun. S-H-O-G-U-N. Shogun.
That is correct.
Your word is temporal. Temporal matters concerned Mr. Getty much more than philosophical questions about an afterlife. Temporal.
Can I have the definition, please?
This is an adjective of or relating to time as opposed to eternity. Temporal.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Temporal. T-E-M-P-O-R-A-L. Temporal.
That is correct.
Your word is Sputnik. An important use of the Sputnik is to give early warning signs of enemy missile launches. Sputnik.
Sputnik. S-P-U-T-N-I-C.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Correct spelling is S-P-U-T-N-I-K. Your word is haiku. Compressing an image or idea into only 17 syllables is what makes a haiku most challenging to compose. Haiku.
Haiku. H-A-I-K-U. Haiku.
That is correct.
Okay. This word can be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you a definition in our speech as well. The word is mutable. It's an adjective. It means open to debate or debatable. The mutable issue was debated by lawyers and finally decided by a judge. Mutable.
Mutable. M-O-O-T-A-B-L-E. Mutable.
That is correct. This concludes round 5 of the Skagit region.
Okay, your word is... Wait just a minute while everybody gets settled, okay? All right, your word is Frankenstein. The environmental activist stated that nuclear power had become a Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. F-R-A-N-K-E-N-S-T-E-I-N. Frankenstein.
That is correct.
Your word is Gondola. While Dan and Judy were visiting Venice, they took a romantic ride in a gondola.
Can I have the definition?
It's a long, narrow, flat-bottomed boat with a high prow and stern used on canals in Venice. It's a noun.
Gondola. G-O-N-D-O-L-A. Gondola.
That is correct.
Your word is hydrology. Stormwater management is one of the topics dealt with in hydrology.
Hydrology. Hydrology.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is Hydrology. Okay. This word can be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the definition and the part of speech as well. The word is pundit. It's a noun. It's an authority or one who announces judgments, opinions, or conclusions in an authoritative manner, a critic. The film pundit gave the movie a thumbs down. Pundit.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Pundit.
Say it one more time.
Pundit. P-U-N-D-I-T. Pundit.
That is correct.
Your word is kahuna. A kahuna is regarded as a guardian of healing secrets. Kahuna.
Kahuna. K-A-H-U-N-A. Kahuna.
That is correct.
This word can be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the definition and part of speech as well. The word is topography. It's a noun. It's the art or practice of graphic delineation in detail, usually on maps or charts of selected natural and man-made features of a place or region, especially in a way to show their relative positions and elevations. Identifying the enemy's rocket sites will require an expert in topography.
What's the language of origin?
This word is from Greek.
Could you repeat the word?
Topography.
Topography. T-O-P-O-G-R-A-P-H-Y. Topography.
That is correct.
Okay. This word can be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you some extra information. It's a noun. Here's the definition. Any of I'll give you the word first. Jackal. Any of several small wild dogs of the old world, less daring than wolves, sometimes hunting in packs, but more usually singly or in pairs, and feeding on carrion and small animals. Here's the sentence. The zoologist explained that the popular image of a jackal as a cowardly scavenger is not justified by the facts. Jackal.
Jackal. J-A-C-K-A-L. Jackal.
That is correct.
Okay. Your word is obstinate. Franklin has missed at least 2 promotions because he is so obstinate about doing things his own way. Obstinate.
Can I get a question, please?
Yes, it means pertinaciously adhering to an opinion, purpose, or course, not yielding to reason, arguments, or other means. It comes from the Latin.
Obstinate. O-B-S-T-I-N-A-T-E. Obstinate.
That is correct.
Your word is rotunda. It can be confused with another word, so I'll give you some more information. It's a noun. It's a round building, especially one that is round both outside and inside, and is covered by a dome. The carousel is located in a large rotunda.
Rotunda.
R-O-T-U-N-D-A.
Rotunda.
That is correct.
Your word is semantics. A student survey revealed that the topic of body language was the most interesting aspect of the course in semantics.
Semantics. S-E-M-A-N-T-I-C-S. Semantics.
That is correct.
Scholars, I'd like to see, we are concluded round 6. Would you like to take a quick break before we move on? I think it's very clear. This concludes round 6. I think we'll take a quick break and then return for round 7.
Available anywhere?
When you came in, I didn't realize you were the videographer. I either didn't hear that or anything. I'm Kathy. Nice to meet you. Yeah. He said he was going to send one. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I couldn't find the Facebook for it. I lost it. Kind of got here.
Oh, I should have sent it on
Not just where you would make them, you also there's some findings that are fun.
So,
yeah. if you know, see what is but I mean, it's kind of hard getting out at this point, you know. I know, yeah.
So you sweat Frankenstein.
I'd like to ask that all the spellers return to the stage. All right, welcome back, everybody. As we begin round 7, each speller will be given a multiple choice vocabulary word. The pronouncer will say the word, then ask a question about it, and give 2 choices of answers. Spellers need to clearly indicate the correct meaning by saying either A or B, or the answer, or both. Any incorrect combination will be considered an incorrect answer.
Okay, go ahead and line up. Okay, your vocabulary word is creepy. Something described as creepy makes a person A, apprehensive, or B, confident.
A.
That is correct.
Okay, your word is bandit. A bandit is A, a person who steals, or B, a wild dog. A.
That is correct.
Your word is ditto. What does it mean to ditto a statement? A, whisper it, or B, repeat it?
B.
That is correct.
Your word is cauliflower. Cauliflower is a type of A, poisonous plant, or B, plant with an edible head.
B.
That is correct.
Okay, your word is ballot. What is a ballot? A female baseball player, Or B, a ticket or sheet of paper used to cast a vote?
B.
That is correct.
Your word is sushi. What is sushi? A, an adornment made of silk worn across the chest. Or B, cold rice garnished with raw fish or vegetables?
B.
That is correct.
Your word is academy. An academy is a type of A, school, or B, nut.
A.
That is correct.
Your word is fiesta. A fiesta is a midday nap, B, festival.
B.
That is correct.
And your word is farthing. A farthing is a type of A, coin, or B, furniture.
A.
That is correct. That concludes round 6 of the spelling bee.
Okay, your word is persimmon. Hadley enjoyed making persimmon chutney to serve at Thanksgiving dinner rather than the traditional cranberry dressing. Persimmon.
Persimmon. Persimmon. Persimmon.
That is correct.
Your word is enthusiasm. Chuck was only a beginning bowler, but what he lacked in experience, he made up for in enthusiasm.
Enthusiasm.
E N T H U S
IASM. Enthusiasm.
That is correct.
Okay, this word can be confused with a similar word, so I'll also give you the part of speech and definition. The word is langosta. This is a noun. It is a South or Central American spiny lobster. Beth ordered morsels of langosta and sea scallops on a skewer for an appetizer. Langosta.
Langosta. LANGOSTA. Langosta.
That is correct.
Your word is nirvana. Fiona's idea of nirvana is a weekend at her lakeside cabin. Nirvana.
Can I have a definition, please?
It is a place or state of rest, harmony, or pleasure.
Nirvana. Nirvana. Nirvana.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is Nirvana. Your word is pumpernickel. Sam's favorite sandwich is ham and Swiss on pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel. PUMPERNICKLE. Pumpernickel.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is PUMPERNICKEL. Your word is analysis. Janice's prize-winning analysis of the dynamics of the Tokyo Stock Exchange earned her a prestigious fellowship. Analysis.
May I have the definition?
Yes, this is a detailed examination of anything complex as a novel or an organization made in order to understand its nature or to determine its essential features. Analysis.
Analysis. A-N-A-L-Y-S-I-S. Analysis.
That is correct.
Okay, your word is bower. The shade provided by the bower was much appreciated in the summer. Bower.
Can I have the definition, please?
This is a sheltered or covered place in a garden made with boughs of trees or vines twined together. An arbor.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is originally English.
Bower. B-O-W-E-R. Bower.
That is correct.
Your word is vendetta. The official who was fired was accused the mayor of having a vendetta against him. Vendetta.
Vendetta. V-A-N-D-E-T-A. Vendetta.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is V-E-N-D-E-T-T-A. Your word is Kremlin. Bruce hiked to the ancient Kremlin for the best view of the city. Kremlin.
Can you please give me the origin?
This word is from Russian.
Kremlin. K-R-E-M-L-I-N. Kremlin.
That is correct. That concludes round 8 of the Skagit Regional Spelling Bee.
We're going to pause for just a minute. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go. Okay? Your word is syntax. The speechwriters spent hours quibbling over syntax.
Syntax. C-I-N-T-A-X. Syntax.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is S-Y-N-T-A-X. Your word is juggernaut. Sherman's armies moved like a juggernaut through the South. Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. J-U-G-G-E-R-N-A-U-T. Juggernaut.
That is correct.
Okay, this word can be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you some extra information. The word is Autobahn. It's a noun. It's a German, Swiss, or Austrian expressway. Klaus pulled his Mercedes-Benz over to the side of the Autobahn to read the map. Autobahn.
Autobahn. A-U-T-O-B-A-H-N. Autobahn.
That is correct.
Your word is sequin. Kayla sewed a bead on top of each sequin to keep it in place. Sequin.
May I have the definition?
Yes, it is a small ornament, as a flat disc, star, or other shape, usually of shiny metal or plastic, pierced with a hole for sewing onto cloth in decorative designs. It's a noun.
Sequin. S-E-Q-U-I-N. Sequin.
That is correct.
Okay. This word has a homonym, so I'll give you a definition and the part of speech as well. The word is palette. It's a noun. It's a particular range, quality, or use of color. Monet used a much darker palette at the beginning of his painting career than he used in his later years. Palette.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
The first part of this word is from a Latin-derived French word, and the second part is a French combining form.
Palette. P-A-L-E-T-T-E. Palette.
That is correct.
Okay, this word can be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the part of speech and a definition as well. The word is acme. It's a noun. It's the highest point or stage as of growth or development. The pop star's fans think she is at the acme of the music profession. Acme.
Acme. A-C-M-E. Acme.
That is correct. That concludes round 9 of the spelling bee.
Okay, go ahead and line up. All right, your word is ominous. For an instant, there was an ominous stillness, quieter and more silent than ever before, as if even the air was holding its breath. Ominous.
Ominous. O-M-I-N-O-U-S. Ominous.
That is correct.
Your word is Knish. Saul searched his neighborhood in vain for a restaurant that served a decent Knish.
Language of origin, please.
This word is from a word that went from Russian to Yiddish.
Knish. K-N-I-S-H. Knish.
That is correct.
Your word is implement. Dawson discovered a Paleolithic stone implement near the entrance to a cave. Implement.
May I have the definition?
It is a tool or utensil forming part of the equipment for work. It's a noun.
Implement. I-M-P-L-E-M-E-N-T. Implement.
That is correct.
Your word is suave. Jose has a suave way of treating his guests. Suave.
Can I have the definition, please?
Smoothly affable or polite, though often without deep interest or sincerity. It's an adjective.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word came from French, which formed it from a Latin word.
Suave. S-U-A-V-E. Suave.
That is correct.
Your word is alleviate. Sleeping on a firm mattress will often alleviate minor back pain. Alleviate.
Alleviate. A-L-L-E-V-I-A-T-E. Alleviate.
That is correct. This concludes round 10 of the speed spelling bee. Speller 4, you may approach the microphone. Yes.
We're going to be moving into the additional words section now. So these are words that the spellers have not studied.
Ask the spellers to please line up as we
Everybody line up. It's okay. We threw you a curveball. It's all right. Okay. Your word is scarecrow. Talia jumped at the sight of a rumpled old scarecrow on the floor of a deserted barn. Scarecrow.
Scarecrow. S-C-A-R-E-C-R-O-W. Scarecrow.
That is correct.
Okay, your word is ham-fisted. Joni found the movie's plot ham-fisted and predictable. Ham-fisted.
Can I get a definition, please?
Yes, it means heavy-handed or clumsy.
Language of origin, please.
This word consists of two originally English parts. It's an adjective.
Ham-fisted. H-A-M-F-I-S-T-E-D. Ham-fisted.
That is correct.
Okay. This word has a near homophone, a near homonym, so I will give you a definition as well. Okay. The word is context. It's a noun. It's the part or parts of a written or spoken passage preceding or following a particular word or group of words, and so intimately associated with them as to throw light upon their meaning. Abigail wasn't sure what all the words in the paragraph meant, but she was able to figure most of them out from the context.
Context. C-O-N-T-E-X-T. Context.
That is correct.
Okay, your word is statement. At the debate, each participant was allowed to make an opening statement.
Can I have a definition, please?
It is a single declaration or remark.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word consists of a word that went from Latin to French to English, plus an English combining form.
Can I have the part of speech?
It is a noun. The word is statement.
Statement. S-T-A-T-E-M-E-N-T. Statement.
That is correct.
Your word is wholesale. Juliana purchased several store fixtures wholesale.
Wholesale. W-H-O-L-E-S-A-L-E. Wholesale.
That is correct. That concludes round 11 of the spelling bee.
Let's go to This word can be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the definition and the part of speech as well. The word is craven. It means contemptibly faint-hearted. It's an adjective. The knight's craven foe preferred to run away rather than face him in battle. Craven.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from English, which perhaps formed it from a word that went from Latin to French. It's an adjective.
Craven.
Craven.
C-R-A-V-E-N. Craven.
That is correct.
Your word is rhinestone. Herb didn't bother looking for a rhinestone that fell out of his belt buckle. Rhinestone.
Can I get a language of origin, please?
This word is from a Western European geographical region name, plus a word that is originally English.
Can I get the definition, please?
A colorless imitation stone of high luster made of glass, paste, or gem quartz. It's a noun.
Rhinestone. R-H-I-N-E-S-T-O-N-E. Rhinestone.
That is correct.
Okay. This word has a near homonym, so I'll give you the definition in part of speech as well. The word is provisions. It's a plural noun. It means stocks of food or victuals. The residents raced to the grocery store to stock up on provisions before the big storm hit. Provisions.
Provisions. P-R-O-V-I-S-I-O-N-S. Provisions.
That is correct.
Your word is feasible. Callie explained to her mom that it simply wasn't feasible to clean her room, take the trash out, and do her homework on a weeknight while still having enough time for video games. Feasible.
Can I have the definition, please?
It's an adjective that means capable of being done, executed, or effected. And it's originally Latin. This word went through French before becoming English. Feasible.
Can I have the part of speech?
It's an adjective.
Feasible. F-E-A-S-I-B-L-E. Feasible.
That is correct.
Okay, this word has a homonym, so I'll give you the definition as well. The word is whit. It's a noun. It is the smallest part or particle imaginable. A bit, a jot, an iota. Beatrice went outside to play, carrying not a whit, that it looked like it would rain soon. Whit.
Whit. W-H-I-T. Whit.
That is correct. That concludes round 12.
This word can be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you the definition and the part of speech as well. The word is reverend. It's a noun. It's a member of the clergy, minister, priest, or pastor. Carly and Damon asked the reverend if he would officiate their wedding ceremony. Reverend.
Reverend. R-E-V-E-R-E-N-D. Reverend.
That is correct.
Your word is granule. A granule of sand under Cosette's eyelid scratched her eyeball and caused her great pain. Granule.
Can I get a definition, please?
It is a small, hard particle.
Granule. G-R-A-N-U-L-E. Granule.
That is correct.
All right, your word is mummers. Mummers have been gathering and celebrating in America since colonial time. Mummers.
May I have the definition?
These are people who go merrymaking in disguise, especially during festivals. It's a plural noun.
May I have the language version?
This word is from a French word.
Mummers. M-U-M-E-I-R-S. Mummers.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is M-U-M-M-E-R-S. This word has a near homonym, so I'll give you the definition and the part of speech as well. The word is deluded. It's a verb. It means led from truth or into error or deceived. Mandy deluded herself into thinking that she would ace the test without studying. Deluded.
Can I have a language of origin?
This word came to English from Latin. It's a verb.
Deluded. D-E-L-U-D-E-D. Deluded.
That is correct.
Your word is intrepid. Jane's military honors attest to her intrepid character. Intrepid.
Can you please give me the definition?
Characterized by resolute fearlessness in meeting dangers or hardships and enduring them with fortitude.
Intrepid. E-N-T-R-E-P-I-D. Intrepid.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is I-N-T-R-E-P-I-D.
This concludes round 13 of the Skagit Regional B. We have three spellers left, and so we are approaching the final rounds of our spelling bee and need to make a small change in procedure. Spellers should now remain on stage until the end of the round. We will tell you when to step down at the end of each round. In these final rounds, we will use the end of B procedure found in the rules for local spelling bee. In short, if all spellers in a round misspell, then all of those spellers remain in the competition and a new round will begin. When only one speller remains, that speller must spell one more word correctly in a new round to become the champion. If the final word is misspelled, then all of the spellers in the previous round re-enter the competition. All spellers eliminated in the same round are technically tied for the same place. However, we award prizes only to the top three spellers. You may now line up for round 14.
Okay. This word has a homonym, so I'll give you the definition and the part of speech. The word is warranty. It's a noun. A usually written guarantee of the integrity of a product specifying that the maker will, for a period of time, be responsible for the repair or replacement of defective parts. Celeste located the warranty for her refrigerator before contacting the appliance department to schedule a service visit. Warranty.
Can I have a part of speech?
It's a noun.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from a French word that became English.
Warranty. W-A-R-A-N-T-Y. Warranty.
That is correct.
Your word is decimation. Decimation of Earth's rainforests is the topic Gabby chose for her research paper. Decimation.
Can I get a definition, please?
The destruction of a considerable part. It's a noun, and it comes from the Latin.
Decimation. D-E-C-I-M-A-T-I-O-N. Decimation.
That is correct.
Okay, your word is Bombay. The Bombay is a highly social breed that loves to be in the company of others. Bombay.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from an Indian geographic name.
Can I have the part of speech?
It is a noun.
Bombay. B-O-M-B-A-Y. Bombay.
That is correct. That concludes round 14 of the beat.
Okay. Your word is effectuate. Mr. Killip hopes that the peer mentoring program will effectuate more interaction between upper and lower grades. Effectuate.
Effectuate. E-F-F-E-C-T-U-A-T-E. Effectuate.
That is correct.
Your word is lactation. While pursuing her PhD in animal welfare, Allison studied the different stages of lactation in dairy cows.
Can I get a definition, please?
It's the secretion and yielding of milk by the mammary gland. It's a noun. Lactation.
Can I get the language of origin, please?
This word probably came to English from French, which took it from a Latin word.
Lactation.
Lactation.
L-A-C-T-A-T-I-O-N. Lactation.
That is correct.
Okay. Your word is liquesse. The children will be carefully watching as the ice sculptures liquesse in the afternoon sun.
Is there any alternate pronunciation?
There is not.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin. It's a verb.
Can I have the definition?
To become extremely fluid without being gaseous, so as to flow freely, typically in the manner of water.
Liquesse. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Liquesse.
Liquesse. L-I-Q-U-E-S-C-E. Liquesse.
That is correct. That concludes round 15 of the spelling bee.
Okay. Your word is peculate. The company informed its employees that if they peculate petty cash, they will be fired. Peculate.
Peculate. P-E-C-U L-A-T-E, peculate.
That is correct.
Your word is inveigh. When the suspect was arraigned, no one doubted she would inveigh against what she claimed was unfair treatment. Inveigh.
Can I get a definition, please?
To protest bitterly or violently. It's a verb.
Can I get the language of origin, please?
This word is from Latin.
I-N-V-A-Y, inveigh.
Sorry, that is incorrect.
The correct spelling is I-N-V-E-I-G-H. Okay, this word can be confused with a similar word, so I'll give you a definition and the part of speech. The word is chia. Any of several plants of Mexico and the southwestern United States, from the seeds of which a beverage can be prepared. It's a noun. There is evidence that the Aztec cultivated chia in pre-Columbian times. Chia.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word went from Maya to Nahuatl to Spanish.
Can I have the definition?
Any of several plants of Mexico and the southwestern United States, from the seeds of which a beverage can be prepared.
Chia. C-H-I-A. Chia.
That is correct. That concludes round 16. We have 2 spellers left. Spellers may approach the microphone. In line.
Okay. Your word is locution. Sarita never realized that pop is a regional locution for a soft drink until she moved away from Minneapolis. Locution.
Can I get the language of origin?
This word passed from Latin to English.
Locution. L-O-C-U-T-I-O-N. Locution.
That is correct.
Your word is chaplain. The prison chaplain holds an ecumenical service every Sunday. Chaplain.
Can I have the definition?
This is a member of the clergy who is officially attached to a branch of the military, to an institution, or to a family or court. It is a noun.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin-derived French. Chaplain.
Chaplain. C-H-A-P-L-A-I-N. Chaplain.
That is correct. That completes round 17 of the spelling bee. Yes.
Okay. Your word is inerrancy. Kyle, who trusted the inerrancy of everything his mother told him, never stopped believing the sky was blue because it was his favorite color. Inerrancy.
Inerrancy. I-N-H-E-R-E-N-C-Y. Inherency.
Sorry, that isn't correct.
Your word has a near homonym, so So I'll give you the definition and the part of speech. The word is colloid. I'm going to say that again. It's colloid. It's a noun. It's any substance with particles too small to be visible in an ordinary optical microscope that is dispersed in a continuous gaseous, liquid, or solid medium and does not settle or settles very slowly as the liquid droplets in fog. It's a noun. Here's the sentence. Made of a mixture of liquid butterfat and a water-based liquid, milk is an everyday example of a colloid.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is probably formed in French from two originally Greek elements.
Colloid. C-O-L-L-O-I-D. Colloid.
That is correct. That concludes round 18 of the B, speller 23. Sorry. Yeah, speller 23.
So come on
Let me
up.
finish here. Spelling 23, please come to the microphone.
Your word is placebo. Half of the study participants were given the experimental medication and the other half were given a placebo.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Can I have the definition?
An inert substance or preparation given for its psychological effect, especially to satisfy the patient or to act as a control in an experimental series.
Placebo. P-L-A-C-E-B-O. Placebo.
That is correct. Congratulations, Anu Nuri of Hill Creek Christian School. You are the 2019 Skagit Regional Spelling Bee Champion, and you will represent the Skagit area in the Scripps National Spelling Bee near Washington, D.C. And will be presented shortly. Congratulations.
First of all, can we just give these guys a round of applause? So I'm going to present awards to the top 3 spellers here, and then we'll talk a little bit about what's going to happen with our champion. For our third prize champion goes to Aubrey Jolly from Connor Middle School. Congratulations. And the third place winner receives a $25 Visa card, so you can go buy yourself a present, an award game to play with friends and family, and also Hexco Academic is providing a copy of Valerie's Supplemental Spelling Study Guide, which is only exciting to people that are on the stage still. Congratulations, Aubrey, on your third place placement. For our second place champion, which goes to Josiah Brooks from Port Susan Middle School, congratulations to you. Has won from Merriam-Webster a certificate redeemable for Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, the 11th edition, also only exciting to people on the stage. From the Skagit Valley Herald, a $50 Visa card and a word game to enjoy with friends and family. And from Hexco Academic, a copy of Valerie's Supplemental Spelling Study Guide. So congratulations to you. Okay, and now for our champion, Anu Nori. First of all, if we could all just give her a round of applause again. Congratulations. So you have a stack of prizes, which we're going to give you here in a minute, but the largest one, just so everyone in this room knows, is that Anu is going to be representing us in Washington, D.C., her and a parent, or some adult is going with you. And we pay for those two to go represent us in May, which is just a really amazing experience from what we can tell, talking to the spellers that have been here before, or been there before on our behalf. It's an amazing week. So congratulations for that. In addition, for Merriam-Webster, a one-year subscription to the Unabridged Online Dictionary. From Encyclopedia Britannica, a one-year subscription to Britannica Online Premium. Oh boy. From Samuel Lewis Sugarman, a 2019 United States Mint Proof set, donated by Bee supporter Jay Sugarman in honor of his father. From Hexco Academic, we have a copy of Valerie's Supplemental Study Guide. And from the Skagit Valley Herald, a word game and the prize you've worked so hard for, the expense-paid trip, along with a gift card, a Visa card worth $50. I couldn't remember how much it cost. Anyways, congratulations to our champion. And I just have a couple questions for you. Can you come up here for a second? So you want to tell us what's your favorite thing about spelling?
The patterns.
Okay.
So in different languages, there are certain patterns, and if you know the language of origin, then you can slowly piece together the word.
Excellent. Huh, we all learned something in this room today. And tell me how you studied for this.
So my mom was my coach.
Okay.
And we used Spellet, number one. And then I read a lot of books. So I just read an enormous amount of books.
Okay, great. And is this mom over here?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Okay, congratulations to this group. So you are going to come spend some time with Kathy here in a second. If anybody wants to take pictures back on the stage, please feel free. Thanks everybody for coming today and sticking around. This is a pretty amazing group of children. And just a very neat way for us to continue to celebrate language. So thank you.